Hello everyone, this is Ben Bae. South Korean President Moon Jae-in is in serious trouble for his presidency. His secret plan of building a nuclear power plant in North Korea has been disclosed recently. This is a real bombshell which clearly shows how dangerous his presidency is to South Korea. Along with his inauguration in 2017, he began his determined plan to demolish South Korean nuclear plants as one of his presidential pledge projects. And the Walsung nuclear plant was the first victim. Moon said that nuclear plants were harmful to natural environments and needed to be replaced with solar energy. He added that the Walsung plant lacked economic feasibility. Moon sounds that the nuclear power plants are bad for South Korea and good for North Korea. What a double standard. Many might wonder how North Korean leader Kim Jong-un feels about Moon's hypocritical attitude. While the two might be on the same side, sharing their own secrets not disclosed to the public, many do not believe that Moon Jae-in is a legally elected president. They think that Moon became president by his supporters manipulating on online popularities and responses. This has already been proven. Kim Kyung-soo, Moon's right man, in charge of the manipulating performance, was given a guilty verdict. Since Moon took office, he's been creating a great deal of controversial issues, such as disapproving the nation building of Seungman-ri. Most people have learned and believed for more than 7 decades. Instead, Moon proclaimed he respects Shin Young-bok, who's been proven one of the most notorious high-profile North Korean spies since the foundation of South Korea in 1948. The building of a nuclear power plant in North Korea will become an irrevocable stigma to Moon's regime that will lead to his fall. Many now insist that Moon should be arrested and imprisoned. Among those is Pastor Jung Kwang-hoon, who's been doing patriotic movement for many years, especially against the Moon regime. Seemingly, there will be no way out for Moon but to step down. The main opposition party, Kuminhim, is also fighting against the Moon regime, but not many rely on its abilities to accomplish much because of its poor achievements in the past for the country and the people. Most of all, the general election held April 15, 2020 was also hugely fraudulent, and many ruling party members were unlawfully elected, composing almost 2/3 of the total number. In fact, with the power of the number, Moon and his party have been able to do almost everything they wanted to do. In the end, Moon became a tyrant and as the result, South Korea has been under threat to its existence as a free democratic country. South Korea is now facing a turning point to reverse its dangerous direction carried out by Moon. The controversies of Moon's regime began with an investigation into the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy officials accused of illegally destroying documents related to inter-Korean cooperation on energy projects in 2019. 3 ministry officials were indicted last month for destroying hundreds of documents right before government auditors requested them in December 2019. On 20th January 2021, SBS TV broadcasted a bombshell report that had been revealed the secret details from the indictments of the 3 ministry officials. Among those details was the revelation that some of the documents they destroyed concerned the shutdown of the Walsung nuclear reactor in South Korea. The permanent closing of the Walsung No. 1 plant in December 2019 was part of President Moon's push to move away from nuclear energy. South Korea has 25 operational nuclear reactors which supply 1/3 of the country's electricity. South Korea's opposition party, Kuminhim People's Power Party, charged that the Walsung No. 1 was shut down for purely political reasons. Due to the left-wing Moon's antipathy for nuclear power, inflicting unjustified costs on the Korean public and wasting hundreds of millions of dollars spent by the previous administration to keep the plant running. The People's Power Party eventually filed criminal complaint against the ministers who ordered the plant decommissioned, accusing them of abusing their authority and destroying government documents to protect themselves. After investigating for over a year, the Board of Audit and Inspection concluded that hundreds of documents were indeed deleted improperly to obstruct its investigation. One of those documents was a report literally entitled North Korean Nuclear Power Plant Construction Implementation Plan, which appears to have been written shortly after President Moon met with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un in April and May 2018. It's known that during the first Inter-Korean Summit, President Moon Jae-in handed over a USB containing the plan for building a power plant to North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Among the 17 files related to the North Korean nuclear power plant that were deleted by officials from the Ministry of Industry, all 6 files with the date of creation were written between May 2 and 15, 2018. It is between the first Inter-Korean Summit and the second Inter-Korean Summit held in May 2018. This means that Moon tried to please Kim Jong-un by promoting a nuclear power plant in North Korea. The precise details of this plan had been unknown since the report was destroyed by the officials under indictment. But the deleted documents later were restored to its originals. The folder was discovered under the name of North in Finnish language. In the folder was a file named North Korean Nuclear Power Plant Construction Promotion Plan, created on May 14, 2018. Obviously, the use of Finnish for the folder name was for the purpose of hiding its secrecy. 2 officials of the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy were brought into custody on December 5 last year on the suspicion of being involved in the deletion of internal data in relation to the nuclear power plant. Many insist that Moon Jae-in must be arrested for committing treason. But how? The number of the ruling party lawmakers is composed of around 2/3 of the total 300. Many even believe that the last election held on April 15, 2020 was rigged, which is now under lawsuit. So far, many patriotic right wings have claimed Moon Jae-in is a North Korean spy, and the issue of building a nuclear power plant in North Korea makes their thought more obvious. Furthermore, many believe that Moon Jae-in was born in North Korea and came down with his father's request. His father was a prisoner of war during the Korean War between 1950 and 1953 and has been believed to be a North Korean spy. These issues can overturn what Moon has told Korean people up to today. Many now suspect Moon's mother is Kim Jong-un's hostage. Moon is under Kim's control. Moon has maintained Kang Byung-ok in the north is his mother's younger sister. This could be the biggest red lie in the history of Korea. Thank you everyone. This is Ben Bear from Aramola TV.